And as we light up, Robert has a question.
So, a couple weeks ago, I had the opportunity to have a Aganorsa lunatic. And this thing was massive. And after everything was smoking, I was okay. But then, as I found, like 5-10 minutes go by, I was not okay. Started getting lightheaded, I started woozy, all that shit. So I'm just wondering, why is it that some cigars produce that effect and some don't?
That's a great question.
It's a great question that I think we all have experience on. Go ahead.
Feel that answer.
Okay, go ahead, Grim. You can feel that answer first.
Because some cigars are bad as shit and others are not.
I mean,
There you go.
there's the answer. No need to go any further.
Yep.
I think I'll take a stab at it. So the reason why, some cigars you may feel lightheaded or anything after smoking it versus others is it could be, it's a number of different factors, honestly. It could be that, maybe you're smoking a heavier cigar than you're normally smoking. The nicotine content of that cigar could be higher than what you're used to. It could be the fact that, you have a cold. I don't have a factor into it as well. Because, it'll restrict your airways a little bit. You get a little bit more lightheaded. But, there's a number of factors. I do know that, sometimes a, bigger ring gauge cigar can contain, more smoke as well. So the smoke factor can actually make you a little bit dizzy sometimes. So it's really a matter of, what you're used to smoking, compound with the amount of nicotine that's in the particular cigar. There's quite a few things that can factor into that, but for the most part, it's usually for me personally, it's usually the higher nicotine content. If it has a higher nicotine content, I'm not aware of it, that'll put me on my butt pretty quick.
Okay.
Anybody else?
I think you hit the nail on the head.
Beaten.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty good answer, I think.
I like my answer better, I'm not gonna lie.
Some cigars are more badass than others.
Some cigars are just more badass.
I mean,
I keep them fast.
fair. When I smoked the Rocky Patel that, Billy gave me over here, it was called a B-52, which a B-52 is a bomber. So
Did it bomb?
Didn't feel it until you were done.
it bombed my ass.
They dropped a bomb on me, baby.
Baby.
Wow. The entire.
Yeah, that was it was a sneak up on me
Yeah.
because it was a mild cigar for the most part of it. It wasn't until I got to the last third of it that it just like, oh my god, I feel sick to my stomach. Robert, on the other end, has a very funny story about his experience with his Aganorsa.
It's down.
The lunatic.
Yeah, the lunatic.
Yeah.
That's the one. After we were done filming, which I didn't, my camera dropped off, so I wasn't on that. But I was fine. Andy were telling me, I want to see Robert stand up. I stood up, no problem. And after we'd done shooting, I was putting everything up, got the computer inside, mic, everything inside. I went to the table. I'm standing there all of a sudden, just like, oh shit. This ain't good.
Haul ass to the bathroom.
Well, I never threw up now. I never took, but I got in the shower, I turned it on. I have a gauge on my shower now. It tells me the temperature. And normally when I'm in it, it's about 110, 108. Yeah. I had that thing down to like 80, 79. Just still profuse. I got out and I'm sweating. I'm like, oh no. I had to text my wife and say, look, if you want dinner, bring it home. I might get something later, but I got it fresh. Oh man.
There you go. Yeah. Anybody else have any awesome experiences like that?
I have one.
I was gonna say, not that I'm gonna recount.
Right after you. Go ahead.
I'm not sure I want to share it, but I will tell you the first time that a cigar kicked my ass. I was smoking on the back porch of a condo I had in Knoxville, and it was
Appropriate.
I don't know, like November, December. It was cold enough. I was wearing a big Carhartt jacket, and it wasn't much of a cigar. I think it was like a short story or one of that series, and I guess I just hadn't eaten. But I was out there enjoying the evening, and then all of a sudden I'm like, "Ooh, it's warm." I'm like, flip off my jacket and about ready to take my shirt off and sit out there almost nude, and I'm like, oh, that's a big cigar. It wasn't a big cigar. It just hit me really hard. But that's when I learned that I needed to eat before I had a cigar.
Was it the Cro-Magnon?
No. It was way before that. I think it was a short story or one in that series.
Okay.
Just for some reason, I wasn't ready for it.
That one kicked your ass. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
That happens.
Well, I got a kind of funny one. I was down in Orlando, and I wanted a cigar. I was looking for the Opus X, but I couldn't find the Opus X. So I went to this cigar shop that was in the downtown part of Universal Studios.
Mm-hmm.
They had a cigar shop in there at that time. That was really cool. So I went and got a heap of black. And first time I ever had a Cohiba Black, took it back to the hotel, get out on the balcony, start smoking it, start feeling really good, get all the way through it. I go to stand up, and I thought I was going to fall over the railing. I turn around immediately, and everything starts coming up. So I am booking it to the bathroom. I'm tripping over, trying to get through the door, trying to slide it open. I'm tripping over, trying to get the carpet that's in there. I think I actually tripped and hit the floor at one point, trying to get to the bathroom. I'm sitting there crawling to the bathroom and finally just hurl.
Ooh.
So I don't think I'm going to have a Cohiba Black or, shrimp ever again.
Oh!
A good combo.
Combo that night. It definitely kicked my ass.
Yeah, that's happened to me more than once.
Yeah.
I've never had that happen. I'm too much of a champion.
What was that, Graham?
So what, Graham?
I said I've never had that happen before because I'm too much of a champion.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I've never actually been sick. I don't know why people talk about it so much.